Hi YouTube! Okay, so this video is going to be about baby products I cannot live without. There's not that many that I cannot live without, but I chose about 8 of my absolute favorite ones. So for starters are the Soothy pacifiers. He loves these ones. These are the only ones he will take. The only problem I have about these is they fall out really easy. And I was watching Jessica's videos. She makes videos on YouTube too. And she actually pointed out that they make ones like this and then that are called gumdrops, and they're bent so that they stay in his mouth. So I'm gonna go get some of those like tomorrow or something, because I only have like 3 of these and they fall out so easily. So I need to go get those, but he will only take this kind. They're called Soothies. They're awesome. This is a newborn one. They gave me this one in the hospital, along with like a bunch of other things. So this I absolutely cannot live without. Pacifier. I'm so glad that he even takes a pacifier. I wouldn't when I was a baby. So I'm glad he does. So this is number 1 that I cannot live without. Number 2 would be Desitin. I love Desitin. I like the smell of it, number 1. I don't know why. A lot of people think I'm weird for that, but I like the smell of it. So Desitin is number 1. I want to grab that. Yeah, Desitin. If he gets diaper rash, which he doesn't really do that, he hasn't gotten diaper rash in a long time because I started putting baby powder on every time I change him, and he hasn't gotten diaper rash in a long time. But whenever he would, I would put this on him, and within 1 use, it would be almost gone. So this works really good. I have this other stuff. It's like Desitin, and it's extremely, extremely thick, and it doesn't work at all. I don't really remember what it's called. I can go grab it. It's right here. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have this kind that I also got for my baby shower. It's called Balmex. It sucks. It's extremely, extremely thick. Like, extremely thick. And I'll put it on like 5 times. And finally, like the 5th time, it starts to fade. Like, it does not work that great at all. And it says that it's supposed to reduce it in 1 diaper change, and it doesn't. So Desitin is the way to go because this stuff sucks. Another kind that I like that I don't have, it's actually at my boyfriend's. It's called butt paste. It's like in a yellow container. That works really good too. Really good. So I recommend getting that or Desitin. Okay, so product number 3 would be Little Nose's Saline. This stuff is awesome. He has gotten like 2 colds, mainly because I had a cold and like everyone had a cold, and he got it. And this stuff, like when his nose is so stuffy and he's so miserable, works so well. Because you can't give him regular nose drops like the medicated kind. So the saline, it works really good. I love this stuff, and it's almost out. I've had like 4 of these. It's almost out. Because you can put it in his nose as many drops as you want, as often as you want. Because it's not medicated. It's pretty much just like salt stuff. But it's awesome. I love it. Alright, my next product would be gripe water. When he was 4 days old, he colicked extremely bad. I was at my boyfriend's house, which is his dad, and he cried for like 4 hours straight, like bloody, like screaming cry, kicking his legs and tightening his stomach, and he was colicking really bad. I didn't have this yet, and then finally, like 3.5 hours after him screaming and crying, I remembered watching Jessica's video again, and she had used gripe water for her daughter, and so I was like, oh, let's go get this stuff called gripe water. So Austin's mom went and got it, and we gave it to him, and 15 minutes later, he starts farting and pooping and burping, and then he's as happy as can be and falls asleep. It was awesome. So this is almost out too. I've had 3 of these, and whenever his stomach's upset or he has hiccups or his teeth are bugging him or anything, I give this to him because this is also for teething. I don't know if you can see that, but it's for stomach upset, gas, teething, and hiccups. It's awesome. I love it. Get it. I have the CVS brand because the other kind, which is the little tummies, he doesn't like at all. Like, think it has like a weird taste because whenever I give it to him, he'll like gag, and then he makes like this sour face and doesn't like it. He likes this kind. So yeah, it always comes with a little syringe, or you can put it into a bottle and give it to them if they'll take it like that. What? So that is product number 4, I think. Okay, so product number 5 would be this. This is called a bumbo seat. It's for babies that can't sit up on their own yet, and I absolutely love it because he hates to be laying down. He either wants to stand or sit, and sometimes I don't want to hold him. Like, holding him 24/7 is, you know, it's tiring, especially during the summer because it gets really hot. So, I got that, and I absolutely love it. He loves it. We call it his potty chair because whenever he's in it, I don't know if it's the position or what, he poops. Every time. Every time. So, we love that thing. It's awesome. And he loves it. Don't pull my shirt down. And he loves it. So, that's another thing that I absolutely cannot live without. I will have one for every future child because I love it. So yeah, that is product number 5, I think. My next product is my boppy pillow. This is my boppy pillow. Sorry. It's like, has clouds on it. I don't use it anymore because he's too big for it. What are you doing? Because he's too big for it. But I did when he was a newborn and like up to like 2.5 months old. That thing's awesome. Your hands free when you're feeding them. It's for when if you're breastfeeding. Even if you're bottle feeding though, it's just a level surface that you can lay them on and have one free hand and the other one with the bottle. So that was awesome. You don't even want this right now. I love my boppy pillow. So that, I will breastfeed all future children, so I will definitely have more of those also. Okay, so my next product would be this. This is, I'm not sure what it's called. It's like the thing that they hang in the front of you. I love this thing. That is how I get my my makeup done. That's how I do chores. That's how I do anything around here, is I put him in that so that I'm hands free. And he loves it. He loves being in it. He'll stay in it for hours. When I go to the mall, I put him in it. If he doesn't want to be in his stroller, anything. He loves it. He loves that thing. So that is like a must-have. He didn't like it when he was a newborn. He'd sleep in it, but as soon as he woke up, he'd be like, "Get me out." So I didn't really start using it up until like 2 months ago, and he loves it. He absolutely loves it. And the next product would be my pump. It's not really a baby product. It's more like for breastfeeding moms. So the milk is for the baby, but the pump really isn't. It's for me. But this is my pump. I have the Medela pump-in style. It's not the newest one. It's like an older one, but it works awesome. So this is it. This opens up, and that's what it looks like in the inside. It has the switch here, and then this is like the control for how fast it goes, and then the tube plugs into this right here, and then you have like the part that goes on your boob, and that's how it works. It is awesome. It is so awesome. The Medela is awesome. I cannot live without this thing because I like being able to go somewhere and not have to pull my boob out. And this is awesome. I had like a $45 pump, just one of those like ones you plug in, and it was so crappy and it broke anyway, so I'm glad I have this. And my next couple products I don't have in my room. They're out in the living room and they're big, so I'm not going to bring them in here. My number one is actually it's behind me right now, is his like little play gym thingy. I love that thing. He lays on it and it has like a piano at the bottom and he kicks his feet on it and he plays with the toys and it has a mirror that hangs. He loves that thing. He'll sit there and flail and be happy. And then is his jumperoo. I have his jumperoo. It looks like a horse that he goes in and he jumps and jumps and jumps and loves that thing. I don't know what I would do without these things because I would have to hold him 24/7. So those things keep him happy. So that I cannot live without. And last but not least, boobs. I cannot live without my boobs because he is a boob baby. He loves to eat. If nothing else makes him happy, that is what will make him happy. So I'm glad that I'm breastfeeding because, I mean, some bottle-fed babies, I guess, could be soothed by a bottle, but I don't think all babies get soothed by bottles. So if they're crying and stuff, like, probably a lot more work to try to calm them down than someone who's breastfeeding. So thank God for boobs. So that's it for baby products I can't live without. Alright, bye.